Right, here's our diagram. Now, in any case, the first thing to do in this question is to work out the angles inside these regular shapes. So the equilateral triangle is going to be 60, 60, 60. That's 180 divided by 3. Pentagon's a little bit trickier. It's worth actually trying to learn this. It's going to be 108 and 108 throughout. You can calculate this in two different ways. So for a pentagon, the exterior angles add up to 360. If you divide by the number of angles in a regular pentagon, 5, each exterior angle is going to be 72. To divide by 5 quickly, you can divide by 10, 36, and then times by 2. So that means then the interior angle is going to be 180 minus 72, 108. Second method, it's the number of sides minus 2, so 3, times by 180, and then divide by the number of angles that we have. So I can do 5s into 180. I can divide by 10 times by 2. That's going to be 36. And 3 times 36 is 108. The more you practice, the more you remember these. Like a hexagon is 120. So those are ones that are worth learning. All right. Now, how does it help me work out x? Well, I think there's two possible routes of looking at this now, and it's actually not to focus anymore on these shapes, but focus on the shapes here. So either this blue one or the larger shape up here. I'm actually not going to outline it because I think the blue one's a little bit easier to deal with because I have a right angle. I get an angle really quickly here. That's going to be 72. In fact, that's the exterior angle. I've got a right angle here, and then I can work out this one because that's going to give me, it's going to be 360 minus 168. And so that's going to be 192. And I've now got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got another pentagon. So the angles again are going to add up to 540, something I didn't actually work out there. 3 times 180 is 540. So I can take my 72 and add it to 90 and another 90 and then 192. See what I get. Going to get 27, 34. So I'm going to get 444, and then it's going to become 540 minus 444. That's going to give me 96. Sometimes it's easy to just like, if I add on 100, I'm going to get 544. So I just need to minus 4 from that. It's going to give me 96. So that angle there is 96. And that means I can work out x because I've got 96 plus 60, which is going to be 156. So x is then 180 minus 156, which is going to be 24. So a few steps needed there, but I'm just using angle facts to get to the answer. The alternative way of doing this question is instead to look at this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is actually a hexagon. So in a similar way, actually, this is going to add to 720. 4 times 180. Can work out this angle, 72. This is 90. This is 90. We can work out that one. It's going to be 192. This one here is going to be 360 minus. You get the idea. You can then add all these up and subtract it from 720. That will also give an answer of 24. So just a slightly different route. You have to do an extra step, I guess. You have to do the hexagon bit, and you've got one extra angle, but you avoid having to do the 90 minus at the end. Both valid methods. Anyway, the answer is 24. Good work.